I'm Geoff Nemnich.
And I'm Rick Paillet.
And we're the hosts of The Last Stand. Coyote hunting is my passion.
And coyote calls are my livelihood.
And together we aim to bring you the best predator hunting tips, tricks, and tactics, right down to The Last Stand.
The Last Stand, presented by Lucky Duck Predator Calls. We are the masters of deception. Swagger bipods. Shoot with confidence, shoot with swagger. Onyx Hunt. Know where you stand. Hornady. Accurate, deadly, dependable. Pulsar. Image, quality. Silencer Central. Silence delivered.
Record, baby. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode of The Last Stand. Day two. New Mexico. Consensus from yesterday. You're the local expert. I thought it was a pretty dang good day.
Yeah, that was a good day.
About what you were expecting?
Slow but consistent.
Oh, look at him slow. He's so modest, you know. We only killed 8 coyotes and a bobcat, but it was kind of slow, you know. I thought it was a dang good day. You know, if we have a resemblance of yesterday, it'll be another great day.
Yeah.
But, you know, weather-wise today,
Another beautiful day.
real similar. Winds are going to blow 5 to 10. Might actually get a little more wind.
Yeah. Sun's gonna be out.
Sun's going to be out. So we're in a different area. We're probably about an hour from where we were yesterday,
Yeah.
roughly. Similar terrain. Looks like a lot more yellow grass.
Yeah.
Out here, we got some cactus.
Yeah.
I think, well, there's some scattered junipers on part of this ranch. We should have more to cover.
Yeah.
I know that was our issue yesterday. We were trying to shotgun them.
Picking us out.
And they were picking us out, but today maybe that'll be a little bit different. So yeah, stay tuned. I want to tell you guys something. You know, obviously it's a brand new year. You guys are watching this. If you've been sitting on, maybe wanting to get better, maybe you want this to be your best year ever killing coyotes, I invite you to check out the all-new Last Stand Coyote class. We're running a promo from 1 week from the date that this episode airs. Enter code New Year, and you can get $75 off your first membership. So check it out. I'll talk about it later in the episode. But let's pop over the hill.
Let's do it.
Let's kill one on the first stand.
Yeah.
Well, we are on our first stand of the morning. It's big, wide open stand. I mean, it's massive. A big valley here we can see clear across. You know, I mean, that's got to be 1,000 yards. My guess is that walking into this stand, anything in this valley probably saw us and ran off. So I'm anticipating if the coyotes are going to come on this stand, they're going to have to come from a long, long ways, but that's okay. It's dead calm. I'm going to crank the call. A lot of guys get scared to blare the call loud when it's dead calm. Not me. I'm maxing out. I want to make sure that the coyotes hear it. The coyotes are used to traveling a long ways in this big country anyway, so we kind of sat up just a little high on the hill, not much. Just enough to get a touch elevation. Dustin's down, tucked into a big cactus. Revolt's right out in front of him, so being the first stand of the morning, hopefully coyotes are on the move. We're going to sit here 12 minutes. Dustin's going to shotgun this one. There we go. That's in. The coyote actually came from way behind us. I mean, it crossed past us here about 80 yards, going right to the call. It's kind of hard to see in this grass, but came right in perfect. Dustin got it right at the call. We're going to keep going. I mean, it's only been 4 minutes, one shot with the shotgun. We're going to rip some sound here for about another 8 minutes, see if we can get something else coming from far out front where we were hoping they would come from. There we go. coyotes here. Yep, I got her now. Switch up some pup fights here. There we go. See if we can get him to come running here. And he's got to come a little bit here. Like that. Felipe, you're gonna shoot him. You want him good? Kill him, Felipe.
He's right behind this yucca.
Oh, you can't see him? Coming.
Where is he?
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, just a little low.
Oh, there he is.
That was a poke way out there. I gave that guy about a foot and he was 500. Didn't quite give him enough. Well, that's pretty exciting. That was our double. You know, first coyote, hard left, first 3-4 minutes. That thing was little. Was that a little coyote? It almost looked like a gray fox.
I really couldn't tell. It was a coyote for sure.
This one's out here howling at us again. Where's he at?
How far is he?
Well, I'm looking.
I had the bottom of that hill at 600. I never did even see him whenever you took the shot.
Yeah, he was 500.
Oh, he was 5?
Out there at the base of he was at the base of the hill.
Okay.
But, you know, first coyote came in great, right to dust, and boom, perfect angle. Came from back behind us where we couldn't see. These coyotes must have came from way up over top. They got right down here. That lead coyote got to about 200, and he was just ripping off on us. That's what I call kind of like a booger barking, howling, like he was pissed off, but he didn't know quite where we were. All you can do then is I just started switching through a bunch of pup distresses. One brought him, what, probably 50 yards closer? Yeah. Felipe just, he couldn't quite see him there for a minute, and then he popped out. The other one checked up out there at 400, but they both were howling and getting after it. Heck yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, down in the Southwest, our good luck charm is usually killing a double on the first end of the day. That's, yeah, shotgun rifle combo. A decision to make. We were kind of up on top. We could have stopped up there and called, which I liked. You know, sometimes when you walk far down in here like we did, you have the chance of bumping coyotes. We didn't bump a coyote, but we could have. But we got down in here. We can see for, 500-600 yards across this, and there's no coyotes out here. The grass is very short. Got a bunch of mixed cactus. Got some cows, got a big pond dam over there about 1,000 yards. Really no visibility around this side hill. I think that's where our best chance of coyotes are gonna come from. Unfortunately, that's kind of the downwind half. So if they're up anywhere on this slope, I'm gonna have to shoot them pretty quick. If they stay down in the bottom, we purposely put the revolt out on the flat. Dustin's tucked in down by it just to hold coyotes coming down that valley. But if we get a coyote coming from anywhere out here, it's gonna be pretty. He ought to stick out like a light bulb out there coming across that. But once again, second stand of the morning, calm. I'm gonna blast the call, max volume. We're gonna sit here probably 10 minutes just because I can see and glass a lot. So no need to sit here for much longer than that. Three of them, 4 of them, 2 more right of the bucket. I'm gonna get a pup distress loaded up. Dustin's gonna shotgun this lead one. Kill him. Ooh. 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 We got a bunch more coming. I'm just gonna be patient here. Here, they're all coming. Here we go. Back one's coming. We're gonna get more than one killed here. They're all 2 coming right here. I'm gonna shoot this back one here. Whoop. Woo! We got them all. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to freaking say, dude. I'm shaking so bad right now. So, there were coyotes. Within the first 30 seconds, this first coyote was sprinting to the call. He got right here, but the other 3 checked up about 250, 300. I was trying to get a pup distress going, so if Dustin shotgun this one, he checked up, I switched to pup distress. Well, the other 3 kept coming. The lead coyote saw us and kind of went back. The other 2 drew them all right in. We got them all to right here. I shot the high one on the hill first. Dustin was ready, he got one. I got the 3rd one running, Dustin got another one running. And then that back one out there stopped at about, I don't know, 250, wondering what was going on. And we dropped him. Had to put another bullet in the one, but it's only been 4 minutes right now, so we might call a little bit more. Could be coyotes coming from the far left. See if we can get 5. Unbelievable. On the way, he's like 600. He was coming. Got them all, 4.
Told you, I've been keeping them gentle for you.
Dude, that was chaotic, man. Dude, you got that one rolled up on a run. I was just swinging onto him and you rolled him and I was like, well, there's only one left now, and he stood out there.
I was just pulling the slack out when we shot that far one.
Hey, we had it covered.
I know, that's why I brung you guys.
That was sweet, man. I thought we had a chance at 5. I was just waiting for something to come from over
This
here.
one was coming for a while, and then he
he?
just turned around and lost interest, and then he'd end up leaving.
Well, we'll get 1 or 2 more on the other side of the road now.
Well, we're trying to get off this dry streak. We got 2 blank stands in a row. It's the most we had all day yesterday, which you saw in the last episode. So this is a stand Felipe's made before quite a few times. So where the wind was perfect for it, the wind's coming right in our face. We walked down off the hill. We could have stopped higher up on the hill. We didn't really gain much advantage from that, but we lost. There was a disadvantage because we didn't have the cover. I mean, there's 5 of us out here, a couple cameras, 3 of us shooters. So we actually got down into the bottom. The grass isn't tall enough. We'll see coyotes coming through it, but Dustin's kind of out front, big, kind of thicker patch of cactus. And then Felipe and I are back behind. He can kind of shoot everything off to the left. I can shoot to the right. So wind, it's blowing maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 mile an hour. So regardless, even as calm as it is, I'm cranking the volume. I'm going max 32, gain 4. These coyotes are, you know, I think if they're hearing it, they're coming from a long, long ways. So I'm gonna sit here about 10 minutes, see if we can't get us off the streak here. A pair of them coming hard right at the call, right at the top of the call. Here we go. Got him. Look at where it hit him, right between the ears.
No.
That did not kill him.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just like went.
It hit him right in the back of the head there,
Oh my
took part of the
gosh.
skull out, but it didn't kill him. He was like really like,
Was he straight away whenever from your angle?
pretty much, yeah.
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 I saw him stop right in front of Dustin. And I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Anytime you see him stop like that, shoot him.
I-
I'm just sitting there with my shotgun.
Yeah.
at
Trust me.
60 yards, and I'm like, all right.
Well,
I was
right at
ready.
the time he did that, that back one cut behind this, and I didn't
Yeah.
have a shot.
Yeah.
And then right when he took off, I didn't have a shot, and luckily he faded to the left a little bit in a little gap, and then I had a little shooting.
Good stuff. This is a big coyote
Really?
right here. Yeah.
Well, you know what was cool was the ravens gave him away.
Yeah. You saw them
Yeah.
ravens flying in
Yep.
and right underneath them.
Welcome to the Last Stand Coyote class with me, Geoff Nemnich. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned coyote hunter, this class has something for you. Throughout the website, you'll find over 50 teaching videos broken down in an easy to follow format, specific stand breakdowns and analysis, exclusive Last Stand episodes chock full with even more info and tips and tactics than you find on the normal YouTube page, monthly live seminars and question and answer sessions with myself, plus much more. At the end of the day, the whole goal is to be able to take everything that you're learning through this course, go out to the field and kill more coyotes. So implementing these strategies out on your own is the key. The fundamentals are the same no matter if I'm hunting in the east or the west. Yes, the terrain's different, the lay of the land's different, and I take all these variables that we're gonna be talking about throughout these courses and be able to mold these into those specific areas to kill more coyotes. Join me today and let's start killing more coyotes.
All right, well, it's almost 11 o'clock. We need to get some coyotes killed. If we're on, like we talked about a little bit ago, we're on pace to have a chance at our one-day filming record if we keep this pace going, but we're gonna have to get some coyotes killed here in the next couple hours to probably do it. This is a stand Felipe has never made before. We were driving to a spot. The wind kind of switched out of the southwest, so it's not blowing very much. but we were able to park the truck down this little dip, walked in, just got a big valley running here, but we don't have much visibility straight out front, and that's great. I mean, the coyotes aren't going to see us, so, you know, walking in. So the hope is that they're over in there. They'll have to come over the hill and then drop down in. Dustin's tucked down here in some cactus, down kind of right in the bottom. So if we get coyotes coming hard right, hard left, straight out, he should have a shot. If they check up out here, Felipe and I are about 80 yards apart here. We should have everything covered, at least the angles through the cactus. Right, straight out over the call. Straight out over the call. There we go. Just be patient here. We're probably gonna have to rifle this coyote. There we go. Keep calling here. It's only been about 4.5 minutes. I thought Felipe had looked over that way. I knew he had something coming, and then this one just showed up straight over the top of the call. He checked up out there. You could tell he probably wasn't gonna be the one with shotgun, but we were just patient. He got in right here. I think he saw Dustin. He got to probably 50 yards from them, but then he just starts trotting off. Just be patient. I went to hit my preset, but it didn't go. Might have had a chance of getting that second one right there, but we're gonna call here for another 3-4 minutes. Well, Felipe has himself a new 100%er. You know, the first coyote that came from the left, we're just spread out, so we don't have communication. We're not using our radios today. We should have them, but we don't. This coyote must have been down in the cactuses in the bottom, and then this one comes straight. I had a hard time seeing it. It was coming straight at me. That's the hardest way to pick out a coyote when they're coming right at you, but he was just trotting. You know, obviously the shotgun, it's made for the ones that are really bombing in here. But we find ourselves, when we have a shotgun on stand with the camera, we sometimes err too much on the side of patience. I mean, when that coyote stopped the first time, we should have just shot him right there, but figured he wasn't going to go anywhere. He ended up seeing Dustin, obviously went. I don't know what the camera angle was with the cactus, but he checked up. But I went to hit my preset to get the pup distress going to kind of help muffle the shot, but it just didn't go off. And I think that would have helped. If I'd had the pup distress going when I shot this one might have stopped. I don't know if Felipe got a running shot on it. I just saw the dirt and then I saw the thing running, but 9 by 11.
Dude, there was like a 4-inch chunk of fur that flew off that thing.
Yeah, dude, he was quartered towards me and I hit him right in the point of the shoulder and it just kind of went.
Dude, it went like 30 feet in the air. It's right there.
Holy cow.
I'm telling you, those bullets are freaking hammers, man. That's that new 62 grain ELDVT out of 22 arc. It blew a chunk of meat over there about 10 yards away.
Freaking scalped him.
I mean, that hit him. He turned and quartered back.
Really?
He turned and quartered back towards me, and so I put it right on his shoulder, like it hit him right where I was aiming. High noon, man. We're still on pace. We just made one blank stand there. So he said as long as we don't go on a big dry streak here and make 3 or 4 blank ones in a row, man, I would think we'd be pushing the record. But wind staying down, we knew kind of was not going to blow very much today. It's kind of in our face. This is kind of a new stand Felipe's never made before, but just a big expanse of land. I mean, there's just a little roll to it. There's the yellow grass or scattered cactus. There's a pond down below us here about 400 yards. There's some cows back over here. We don't have great visibility on the upwind side, but that's great. The coyote should come rolling over the top here. down to the call. Gonna blare some volume, max volume. I've even been running gain 4 just to crank it out there. I think that's the key. If they're hearing it, it seems like the coyotes are coming. And out in this country, they're used to having to travel. So I'll sit here about 8-9 minutes, see if we can get number 10. That coyote ran like probably 10 yards past Felipe right down there. He looked at us, then he looked at us again, and he kept going, but he flared a little bit. Dustin got him rolled up. Heard that coyote before we even saw him. That coyote came from a long ways. I was like right at 4 minutes, which is about the most I'll ever play a rabbit for. That coyote came from a long ways if he was running that hard the whole way. Well, this is one of those days where I'm just excited that we have the cameras here. I mean, it's just the coyotes are just working. There's lots of coyotes. Our setups are good. The shooting's been pretty dang good. Man, you know, just a phenomenal day. Before we go talk about this coyote though, you know, obviously the new year's coming in. Hopefully your resolution is to have the best year ever for killing coyotes. You know, I know you guys watch these Last Stand videos and pick up some tips and tactics, and I love the comments and the feedback I get from you guys in terms of, you know, how much more successful you guys have all been over the last, you know, 4 or 5 years watching these episodes and picking up tips and tactics. But, you know, I want to invite you to go over to the website, tlshunt.com, and check out the all new The Last Stand Coyote class. You know, if your goal is to have the best year ever, you know, if that's your New Year's resolution, you know, I want to invite you to go check it out. You know, just go read the feedback from members so far over the last couple months. Literally guys from all over the country, having more success than they ever had before. And that could be you. So right now, like I said, for the New Year's special, we're running a $75 off coupon code. It'll go from the week that this episode airs. For 7 days after that. All you got to do is put in the code New Year. You'll get $75 off that membership, and you know you'll have the best year ever shooting coyotes. Yes, 55 yards.
That's probably the farthest I've ever rolled one with these.
Heck yeah!
That's a big nail. Yeah. Good nail.
Number 10. We can have sandwiches now, and it's probably only gonna be like 12:30 by the time we get back to the truck. Well, it's 1 o'clock. 10 coyotes in the truck, and this is probably the craziest good-looking stand I might have made this whole season so far. I mean, this is everything you can ask for. We parked up top. We dropped in. Just tons of cover. We got a big rock rim that runs all along here. Wind's blowing straight back behind us, so if we have coyotes come hard left or hard right, they had a funnel right down in front. Dustin's tucked in with a shotgun. Felipe and I are up here from our crow's nest positions. I mean, we should be able to see coyotes coming from a long ways. Man, the wind's still like under 5 miles an hour. The call should carry just a crazy amount of weight. I'm gonna crank it, max 32, gain 4. We're gonna sit here about 10 minutes or so. Hopefully keep the streak going here. I would have been disappointed if we wouldn't have killed one here. Coyote just saw us. I don't know. It was coming really good. And then it checked up. Not very far in front of us, and it got right here about 30 yards and it bolted to the right. It probably would have ran over and stopped. I would have shot it with the rifle, but he ended up getting it right here rolling. We've only been here about 6 minutes. I had played TNT for Lucky Pecker for the first 2 minutes, and then I had about TNT in about 3 minutes in. That coyote come a long ways. It looks like you can see forever, but we didn't actually see this coyote till he was about 200 out. We're gonna keep calling here for 4 or 5 minutes, even though we shot a few shots with a shotgun here. Man, that coyote was coming really good. I mean, it's crazy. We can see for 10 miles out across this valley, and we didn't see the coyote till he was 200 yards out, coming straight up the hill at us. I should have moved, but he was running so hard. I thought, this is shotgun all the way. But then he checked up right out there, like, 50 yards in front of Dustin. Then he had this big yuck in front of him, and I should have just shot him, but I didn't move, didn't want to spook it. And then he come around there, I think he saw him and saw something, and he took off that way. Dustin got him rolled up, though. Crazy good looking spot, man. I would have been super disappointed if we would have called one in here.
The 100%er stays alive.
I'm just glad Dustin killed it, because he's got to drag it up out of this thing now.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing him.
Yeah, that's why I hesitated. I didn't want to really shoot it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we ought to have had to drag it out. I wanted him to shoot it, so he had to drag it out. Get the call, coyote. I'll meet you back up at top.
Can you drive the truck down here?
Yeah, I wish we could drive the truck down here.
Badass stand.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's one of my favorites.
Well, we're on a streak, huh? 3 in a row.
It's been good.
Right in the middle part of the day, 3 coyotes in a row. I honestly lost track of what stand this is. I don't know if we're on stand 10, 11, I don't even know. Doesn't matter now. It's just a matter of being efficient now with our time. We feel like we can get in maybe 6 more stands before dark, and if it stays up, we'll have a chance at the record. We actually just came in here, and I found a little low spot to park, walked out here. Other than these yuccas, there's not much to sit by, but we're kind of using the yuccas as a little visibility barrier. We're just sitting behind them. Purposely put the revolt about 60, 70 yards from us just because it's such a wide open stand. But name of the game just been volume. I think if they're hearing it, they're coming. So we're gonna sit here about 8, 9 minutes and see what happens. There he is, he's still coming good. You got him, Jake? There you go. You gonna shoot him? What? You wanna shoot him?
Nah, you go for it.
Kill the call here when he stops. Take your time, kill him. Nice. That baby. Felipe couldn't see him.
I thought you were gonna shoot, that's why.
I wasn't on him. Well, that coyote came from a freaking mile.
Yeah. That's hard though.
It's a good spot. I just got done glassing that and I didn't see him, and then he spotted him. Another one. Sniffs the second one, kill him right there. Woo! Nice. Dustin gets a rifle double. He's pouting all the way into the stand like, damn, how come we're not getting any shotgun stands? And he gets a rifle and double.
Sitting out in the wide open.
They keep coming from the same spot. We've been here about 9 minutes. We'll probably go a little bit here.
Thanks for letting me shoot.
Well, you were locked in. He was right down your barrel, both of them. I mean, those two can't be dead within about 10 yards of each other. 13.
Heck yeah.
It's just maybe 2 o'clock, huh?
We're still on a pace.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, wind was just going here on that kind. Was this the lead one, probably? Or either one.
Pretty sucker.
Look at that. 2 coyotes, about 6-7 yards apart. Well, see if we can make it 5 in a row. 13 coyotes, we got time for probably this stand and maybe 3, 4 more. Wind's picking up just a little bit, but not bad, maybe 6, 8, 10 tops. We came probably, I don't know, 1.5 miles upwind of where we just killed those coyotes. We're just using the trail road system on this place. But just another big, massive stand. It looks like you could see forever, but we're just calling out into a whole bunch of cactus, tall yellow grass. They're gonna have to come from a long way, so hopefully the wind doesn't get blown too much. You got him, Jake? All right, here we go. It's gonna come right down in front. Felipe, he's gonna smoke him. Patient here. Kill him, Felipe. Whoop, whoop. Woo. Nice. He's hit good. Nice. All right, get some pup distress going. Yeah, he just pegged us at the last minute. Not much to sit by up here, but we got him into about 200. Felipe hammered him. Kill the call and he'll stop right here. Let him come down a little bit. There we go. The call fired back up. We're about 7 minutes, 6.5 minutes. We're gonna keep going for about 3 more. Let some sig kicking ass. We haven't even played really much pup at all. Just a little bit right after Felipe shot that first one. I went back to some rabbit. It played for about 2 minutes, and this one was coming from just a different angle. I'm still waiting for one to come from straight up to the right. Oh my gosh, this just big wide open country. We're not doing anything special. You know, we're just being efficient with our time. We're being efficient with hiding the truck, getting set up right, getting the wind right, and then just using the volume, just cranking it. Rabbit, no secret sound. Killed them all today on TNT and schoolyard brawl and sig kicking ass. 15.
what it's
And there
about.
is time to break the record.
This is what it's all about right here, boys.
We're gonna break Felipe's record, and then we're gonna break the film record.
This is like the 0.1% club.
Yeah. Well, we have about 2 hours left. We're 1 coyote away from tying our 1-day film record, 2 away from breaking it. So the route we were on, we actually hit a kind of a dead end. We'd been working south the whole day, but just ran out of country. So we decided to make a little run. We actually came back up to where we started for the day, or heading that way. But there's a bunch of ground, just a bunch of area we passed up throughout the day. So we're just kind of working our way back. Wind steadied out of the west really well. So still only blowing maybe 6-8 miles an hour. But just another big valley, just no different than what we've been calling all day. Just getting spots where we can tuck into some cactus and hide. And then just rip some volume, max volume. I'm gain 4. You know, letting the TNT play for about 4 minutes just because the coyotes are coming from so far. And then working through a couple pup distresses, you know, for that last 5 to 6 minutes. Perfect. Whoop! Whoop! He's gonna stop. Second one's gonna stop. This one's still up. I'm gonna finish him off. Record, baby. Let's go. Yeah. You know, that was late in the stand. I mean, we're at 7, 8 minutes. I had just glassed that and I didn't see those coyotes coming. Right over top of the call coming up. Actually didn't kill the call soon enough. He got right to it and winded the call and took off. He wasn't gonna stop. Luckily got him hit on the first shot. The second one really didn't know we switched to pup distress on a preset and it kind of circled back around, but even then it wasn't gonna stop. It was messy, but there's 2 dead coyotes. Dude, just phenomenal. I mean, it's one of those things now where just like you just like know they're coming. It's just a matter of when they're gonna get here. That's what it feels like. It's just
one of them days.
Well, that's 6 stands in a row with killed coyotes. The last 3 doubles.
Yeah.
It's just we just need to find stands, man. We're gonna break this record. You know, I don't know if they heard me talking to the phone doing an Instagram story, but Felipe's best day ever was 15. We already beat that. Our best day filming was 16. We beat that. Dustin and I's best day ever is 19.
2 away.
We're on pace.
We're on pace. Boom, baby.
Well, we are down to our last stand. Not really the last half-ass stand. It's not bad, actually. We ran out of light. This is a stand Felipe's never made, but we just got in here. Just looking for a spot where we can get hid. We're kind of having to look back to the west a little bit, which is tough. With the sun's setting. Wind's kind of swirling around. I think it's primarily coming back this way, but I mean, the idea is there's a bunch of cactus valleys back over the hill here. Cactus Valley runs up this way and then just, I mean, pasture all around us. They can really come from anywhere, but I'm off to the right if they come up the road or off to the side here. Dustin's got the call covered with the shotgun, and then Felipe's off to the left in case they check up out in front of the call. Running right up this road right to us. I don't even know if we got the dang camera on that one. I don't know if we got any of these. We had a group of 3 come single file bombing in on the call. They winded it at the last minute, peeled out. Dustin didn't get any shotgun shooting. The last one checked up right here at like 30 yards. I shot it. I was actually just rolling through pup distresses and stuff, trying to get one of these and maybe loop back in, and this 4th coyote coming up the road stopped right here at about 40 yards. I don't know if we got the camera swung on though. Well, we milked it for 19 minutes. I was really hoping, I knew there were still 2 more coyotes out here somewhere. I was rolling through pup distresses and fights and stuff, trying to get maybe a shot at one of them for the record. About 4 coyotes total. The first 3 just come running right up the road. If we had had the wind from the call to us, Dustin would have piled them up, I think. Or if Dustin was sitting where I was, the setup wasn't great. I let the first 2 go by, shot the second one, and then the 3rd one, and then the 4th coyote just showed up. I kind of look over at Jake, the camera guy. He's on the road, and he's kind of nodding. Here it comes trotting down the road, stop. Pretty wild.
Well, fellas, man, that was just crazy day. Yep. This is like a day of a decade.
Yep.
I mean, well, I don't know more than that. Honestly, I mean, I've been hunting coyotes for 30 years, and this is only the 2nd time I've killed 19 in a day. I mean, and we did it with the cameras. These last pair, it was so chaotic. I don't know if we got any kills on camera, but I mean, it was chaos, you know. But you know, today 2 stands was our most we ever went without blank.
Yeah.
I mean, several things. We weren't doing anything fancy, right? I mean, It was nothing fancy. I think the first part, I mean, Felipe did a phenomenal job. I mean, this ranch, he kind of prepped a little bit, scouted a little bit, kind of knew where we were going to go. Yep. That was part A. You know, we had just the location. Part B, there was lots of coyotes. I mean, you can't kill 19 coyotes if there's not 19 coyotes to call. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? Our plan was efficient today. I think that was another part of it. We didn't waste a lot of time. You know, today was just a matter of making stands. We knew the coyotes were going to come. And then the last part, the shooting was pretty phenomenal. I mean, you know, I shanked one early in the day, about 200 yards. But other than that, we made some great running shots to make up for it. I mean, we were just super efficient, and that's what happens when you're on the right spot. You're efficient and you shoot well. I mean, I don't know. That's
3 doubles in a row.
Yeah, we had 3 doubles in a row. We ended up killing 6 doubles today now.
Wow.
Six doubles in a quad, you know. 16 coyotes on 7 stands, and then we had the 3 singles, you know. So, I mean, just crazy, man. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's probably the best one ever, you know, out of 7 years of filming this stuff. It's topped everything else that we did up to this point. So once again, Felipe, can't thank you enough, man. This is only
more than welcome.
This is only day 2. Tomorrow we're supposed to have like 30-mile-an-hour wind, so we definitely took advantage. But we're going to switch up gears tomorrow. Stay tuned. The final episode, we're going after gray fox.
Yeah.
Perfect day to go kill gray fox tomorrow. Yep. So like I mentioned before, check out the all-new website, TLS Hunt. Right now we're running a promo. All you got to put in is New Year's, the coupon code. That'll give you $75 off. If you're just curious, you know, we kind of threw in some tips and stuff today, but you know, if you want to know more like how to put a whole day of hunting together, you know, how we're using Onyx, how we're scouting, how we're setting up, how we're being efficient, you know, with our stand selection, so we'll be able to kill coyotes in the wind direction, all that stuff's covered in this class. So, you know, if you're looking to have the best year ever, check it out. Use promo code New Year's, $75 off. But, well, fellas, beers?
Sounds
steaks.
like a plan.
Heck yeah.
Maybe if there was a steak place, you know, but we might be at Popeyes maybe.
Yeah.
You know, we'll celebrate one way or another. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you next time right here on The Last Stand.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what the frick to say, dude. I'm shaking so bad right now.